Yo, it's overtflow. What's going on, you guys? How are you guys doing today? First things first, about the gameplay. It's gonna be a Moab on our... What map is this? Oh, I know this map. What is the map name? What is this map name? Holy crap, I know the map name. The map is Bakara. That's what it is. Bakara, whatever. However you want to pronounce it. It's the map. It's a Moab. I hope that you guys enjoy the gameplay. Running solo in this gameplay. And I'm going to be talking today about Call of Duty Ghosts and some perks that we would maybe like to see a return of, or maybe you guys don't want to see the return of these perks, and I need to know in the comment section below after you finish watching the video, of course, because maybe I'm going to bring up some valid points that will kind of validate my argument, and maybe you'll see things my way, man. Maybe you'll come around to the lighter side of the subject, and you'll see that I'm right 110% of the time. I've never been wrong, except for once. I was 7 years old, and since then, never been wrong ever again. It's pretty crazy, I know, it's hard to believe, but it's true. Anyways, what's up, flows? Don't you knows I love all you. Alright, guys, so here's what I'm going to be talking about. I think in Call of Duty Ghosts, it would be wise for them to bring back, and now I'm not opposed to them not bringing it back, I'm just saying it would be wise if they brought back the infamous, famous, super great perk called Stopping Power, and I'm going to go ahead and give you the reasons for it right now. But I do, you know what, here's the first thing I want to know from you guys. Do you think that Stopping Power should come back? Yes or no? And now I'm going to explain to you why I think it definitely should come back. My opinions on it. I believe that ever since Stopping Power left the games have gotten a little bit too complicated. Too many variables when you go into gunfights against other players and things like that. The perks that we use now are all kind of... they're not things that directly affect your gun skill. They're things that allow you to surprise the enemy by using Ghost. They're things that allow you to beat the enemy's explosives by using Flak Jacket. Things that allow you to do things like getting your kill streaks faster by using Hardline. They're not things that directly affect your gun skill, where Stopping Power was something that only came into effect when you fired upon the enemy player, when you got into gunfights and all that good stuff. And I think that if they could bring Stopping Power back, it would not only make the game simpler, it would also make it better, because of the fact that CoD 4, World at War, MW 2, all those games were... Most people will agree that those were the best games, okay? And Black Ops 1 for me was the best game, I think. But it did have Ghost, which was... Ghost ran a little bit too rampant in Black Ops 1, but whatever. And it's funny, they should call Black Ops 1 Call of Duty Ghosts because of all the ghosts in that game. But I think that one of the reasons that those past games were so much fun was because it was simple. And the reason behind the simplicity was, the reason that it was so simple was because Stopping Power was in the game. I think that definitely was a factor. It made the gunfights, it made the enemies predictable in the sense that you knew what you were getting into when you call in a UAV. You knew that 9 out of 10 players on the enemy team, or 5 out of 6, whatever you want to say, 5 out of 6 players on the enemy team they'd all be running Stopping Power, so you could see them on the map. You didn't have to worry about the assassin, about the ghost perk, whatever. You didn't have to worry about that. You knew where it was. It was kind of fair play. Nobody was going to sneak up on you. It was just strictly whoever could outgun the other player. And so it made the game simple in that manner. But now that there's no Stopping Power, I think that it produces a lot more craziness, more chaoticness. There's more variables in the gunfights. It's like, it's no longer who's the best with their gun, who's the best with their gun skill. It's now who can surprise the other guy, or who has the better perk that's gonna, you know, somehow not be directly involved in the gunfight, but it's gonna make that player better. And I think that, you know, it makes everyone equal. When everybody knew that everybody else had Stopping Power, I think it makes everybody pretty equal. And here's my thing, I would not be opposed to them not bringing it back. I don't care, they could not bring it back. I have a ton of fun with these perks. I think that I actually probably prefer it without Stopping Power, to be honest with you guys. I probably prefer it without, but by bringing back Stopping Power, I think that they would simple out the game a little bit more and make it more equal. More players would be equal, and it makes it a little bit simpler. And to me, simple is more fun. Those past Call of Duty games are the funnest games in the world, and they're more simple. CoD 4 is super fun. World at War is super fun. Simplest games ever. Very simple. Everybody had the same kill streaks. Everybody pretty much used the same perks. Only difference was how good you were with your gun. And I think that that's just a pretty cool idea. If they could bring it back in Call of Duty Ghosts, then that that means the off the UAV perks like Ghost and stuff like that would be more rare. And sure, those players would be at a disadvantage, but they'd have the advantage of not being seen, blah blah blah, but they wouldn't get to use that super powerful perk on their gun. And you know what? I wouldn't even be opposed to them bringing back Juggernaut. If they did bring back stopping power, I don't care if they could bring back Juggernaut. I enjoy Juggernaut. I use it on my sniper classes because I got some beastie aim, so I didn't need stopping power on my sniping classes. I like Juggernaut. I thought it was cool, gave me an advantage when I was in those close range gunfights and I had to use my pistol. So there's the Moab right there. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Call of Duty Ghosts should bring back stopping power? And do you think that they should bring back Juggernaut if they bring back stopping power? Let me know your arguments for or against it. Should there be stopping power or not? I think that COD Ghosts would benefit from it. It would make the game more simple and more fun in my opinion, but I like the perks the way they are. I have no problem with it. Let me know what you think down below. Subscribe if you're new. Let's hit 300 likes. That'll make my day. I love you, and I'm over it and out.